Hey, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Hawashai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Hawashai, Kala, Brakta Hawashai. Slaki, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Hawashai, Brakta Kakadash, Demonic the Elder Apostle, Great Milton Woolwell, and to their sincere salutation to the oxen that put in the truth across the forefront of the earth through the fear and power of Yahweh, Brakta Hawashai, of the hope of elect. And who the world inwardly called God is named Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ is named Yahweh Shai. And we're the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. That's Mahari called from the Great Millstone, Los Angeles camp of the Inland Empire region. Now you see this on the screen. It's like a Kyrie, it's at the Brooklyn Net game, NBA basketball game. It's the 8 fans that courtside wearing fight anti-Semitism shirt as the Net and Paker played. Alright. Okay, if you've been following along, alright, Kyrie days ago tweeted a link to Amazon about a documentary from Hebrews to Negroes. Alright. Wake up, you Black Americans. Alright. Which they try to say that was anti-Semitic. Alright. But we are Semitic, alright, still called black, still called Negro, and still called Latino or Semitic. So therefore, we can't be anti-Semitic as long as the Arabs, alright, so-called Arabs, alright, the so-called Chinese, the so-called Japanese, alright, the so-called Indian. We're all Semitic, alright? Therefore, we can't be anti-Semitics, alright? But the nerve and the audacity of these small hatters, alright, which are Edomites, alright? And I believe through the Spirit that the owner put these small hatter there on courtside with the shirt. That's what I believe. Alright. I just believe that in the Spirit. That's what he did. Alright. Because now, it's small hatters, which are Esau Edom, they're trying to counter attack the narrative. Alright. Like the elder that's what I almost did in the video last week. All this is gonna backfire. Alright. All it's gonna backfire and gonna play into the hand. The left hand is being played into the right hand. All right, and all is being done for the will of the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Shai. All right, but the nerve and the audacity for them to do this shit, fight anti-system, man, Anyway, but I wanted to get this. It's Genesis 27:1. It's not it. 27. So it's 7:41. I don't know how we got to the top. It said that Esau hated Jacob. Which Esau is the progenitor of the so-called right races. All right. Edom or the Edomite. Alright, Amalek is one of the sons or one of the duke. Actually, he was the grandson, but he's one of the duke of Edom. Okay, Edom was being red. Alright, and the Amalekites or Amalek are the so-called Jewish people today. Alright, the Ashkenazis. Alright, they're the so-called Jewish people are Amalek, all right? It said Esau hated Jacob, and Jacob's the forefather, the progenitor of the so-called Negro and Latino and Native American Indian. Okay? Because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him, all right, when you read up in Genesis chapter 27, all right, Jacob supplanted Esau for the blessing, which Jacob named in the Hebrew Yaqua, which means to plant. All right, so he supplanted and got the blessing, which was set up in the spirit anyway. Okay, like where his father's blessing, which the father was Isaac. Okay, and Esau said in his heart, the day of mourning for my father are at hand. And also Jacob, like Esau, gave up his birthright. All right, which was set up in the spirit as well, and that's why Jacob ain't getting the blessing, because the birthright landed on him. All right, even though he was the youngest. All right, which they were twins, but even though Jacob came out second. All right. The day of mourning for my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. And that's Esau is slaying us to this day. All right, had us in captivity, been murdering us and stuff. But once we call out the obvious, and when we call out the oppressor, all right, it's an issue. All right, they don't want you to speak up against the oppressor. All right, which happened to be Esau, Edom, but Amalek is at the forefront of that. All right, there's the and hated. That's the word, hated. Chatam. All right, the hate oppose oneself, bear a grudge, retain animosity against, share animosity against. All right, down here in the Strong's, to alert, for an example, persecute, oppose stuff against right. And they're still persecuting us. Now they're persecuting us through the media. All right, try to if we're the Hebrew Israelite or we're the true Jew, they're trying to tie that into anti-Semitic. And that's why we are Semitic. They're trying to persecute us that way. All right? Because they don't want the truth to come out, that they're not the real Jews. Okay? It's, where we at? 41. The day of mourning for my father at hand, and I was slave. I got this word, slave. All right. This is, in the Hebrew, is harag. All right. To kill, slay, murder, destroy, murderer. All right. And they're doing that. All right. Through these music, through the media, they're killing us. All right. And also, like, you know, how you always keep on bringing up about Planned Parenthood, all right, abortion, 50%, all right, a so-called Negroes are being aborted. And who behind that? Esau, Edom, all right, and through the food, through the medicine, through everything, this damn devil is playing us, okay? War with Amalek. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. There we go. Exodus 17 and 15. It said, for he said, because the Lord Yahweh has sworn that the Lord Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. All right, and that's going on to this day. All right, we're at war with Amalek. Okay, and majority of our people don't even know it. All right, that Amalek is at war with us. That's why they're at the control of everything. All right, controlling our everything, our narrative, our images and stuff, and it's a control that having our people self-destruct, which ultimately is judgment for the Lord how about outside. But the damn devil is the tool that's being used to have us being destroyed. Okay. All right, war, battle. All right. So that's what they're doing. Okay. Oh, no more scriptures. Shoot at the purpose. It's Psalm 54, and I'll start it too. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the interruption of the worker of iniquity. All right, the secret counsel is the ruler of this world, the one that you don't see, all right, or the one that you don't know about. All right, Psalm 83. I'm just gonna go straight to the point. Psalm 83:3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted thy hidden one. All right, with the CFR, you have the UN, then you got the corporation, the company, you got the music industry, all these different sub industry and stuff, and government institute and organizations have consulted, come up with ways and mechanisms that keep us not knowing who we are, all right, and destroying us at the same time, all right, making sure that we don't know who we are, all right. But it's the fear of the Lord, how I was shy that having our people wake up, okay. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And they did that. All right, but guess what? Now the truth, which had long time without fruit, is being declared. All right, we'll tell you that in 2 Ezra chapter 6, I think verse 20. All right. With prophecy, now we're everything is coming back. All right, like Hosea 1. All right. Now you have a small remnant that's going to turn back to the Lord, calling the name and follow the law, statutes, commandment. But they have consulted together with one consent. All right, they're in agreement with this plan. All right, that they are confederate against thee, the tabernacle of Edom. See that? And we're talking about Edom right now. Okay. It's there, and the Ishmaelite, all right, which are the Arab, Moab, which are the so-called Chinese, and the Hagarim. I think those are either African or the Arab, another Arab people. I can't remember. Jabal and Ammon. I know Ammon is so-called Japanese, and Amalek. All right, what's out there? Those are the so-called Jewish people today. All right, they all had made a pact, came together to do away with us. Okay. Let's jump down to 12. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh, my power, make them thee. They pretty much put it into captivity. Okay. But we know the end game is that they're going to be destroyed. All right. They're going to lose everything. They're going to be in captivity, and they're going to be destroyed. All right, now let's go back to Psalm 64. And 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the work of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bow to shoot their arrow, even bitter word. And they're doing that to the media, to entertainment, all that. All right, to the government. All right, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, which are the Israelite. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an even matter. They commune and lay snare the trap. All right, the music industry, the entertainment, all these are different form of traps. All right, government than Jacob and the hood and everything. All right, they the one that brought the drug in and all this stuff. But they got to adapt to stay fight anti-Semitism. But you hate your brother. All right. So the Israelites, they commune of laying snare privily. They who shall see them. They think they get away with all this, but hey, the Lord see all this shit you doing. All right. He see all this. They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search. Yeah, they do all these type of study on how the music can influence us, how they can use certain people and put in position and leadership. They do all that. Both the inward thought of every one of them is, and the heart is deep with the mind. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. All right, so ultimately the minstrels. So shall they make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Right. A lot of the stuff that we know about the so-called Jewish people run everything because they got people that tell them stuff, that make book. All right, that make these books, like the 13th tribe and who is Esau, Edom. All these different books exposing themselves that they are Esau, Edom, and they're not the true Jew people. They're not the true children of Israel. All right. Now I'm gonna end it at that. That's my lunch break. But the nerve and the audacity for these these small hatters to pull this shit off. But at the end of the day, it's just so Esau being more exposed. All right, he's being made bare. So with that, I'm gonna say Twada Yahweh, Twada Yahweh Shai, Shalom.